So in the latest episode of KSPN, we have to talk about this Fox Sports lawsuit for sexual harassment now involves Joy Taylor allegedly having a sexual relationship with Emmanuel Acho and another Fox Sports executive. And apparently, Skip Bayless offered a woman $1.5 million for sex. Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Look, when sports crosses over into the world of pop culture, we have to talk about it. This lawsuit is major and now involving a lot of people that aren't necessarily the target, but it becomes important to mention their stories and what's been going on behind the scenes at Fox Sports because it adds relevance to the lawsuit against Fox Sports. So let's get into what has been going on in regards to this lawsuit and why people like Emmanuel Acho are being involved and being named along with Joy Taylor. According to Front Office Sports, they had the expose earlier today saying a former Fox Sports hairstylist alleges in a lawsuit that a network executive used his quote, his position to sexually harass women as well as that Skip Bayless touched her inappropriately and propositioned her for sex. So Noshin Faraji, who says that she worked at Fox Sports from 2012 through last August, made a series of allegations in a 42-page lawsuit obtained by Front Office Sports. Fox Sports FS1, FS2, and Fox Sports EVP Charlie Dixon, Bayless, and FS1 host Joy Taylor are listed as defendants in the lawsuit. In the suit filed on Friday in Los Angeles, Faraji alleges that Dixon, the head of content for FS1, grabbed her buttocks at a birthday party in West Hollywood. When she relayed the encounter to Taylor, Joy Taylor, the Fox host allegedly told her to, quote, get over it, according to the suit. The lawsuit seeks a class action status on behalf of Faraji and other non-exempt Fox employees working in California over the past 4 years. That's big. Faraji seeks unspecified monetary damages and a jury trial. After starting work on the Undisputed morning show starring Bayless, the suit alleges that he began giving Faraji, quote, lingering hugs and kisses on the cheek while putting his body against hers and pressing against her breasts. The single mother alleges that she repeatedly told Bayless that she was not interested in him and did not date at work. She also claims that she told Bayless that she was suffering from ovarian cancer after developing issues with her left ovary in an effort to halt his advances. Instead, she says Bayless became more aggressive over the years, according to the suit. He allegedly offered Faraji $1.5 million to have sex with him and claimed that he would, quote, change her life. The suit also claims that Bayless accused Faraji of sleeping with Shannon Sharpe, his co-star on Undisputed. As the suit alleges, approximately 1 week later, Mr. Bayless made another advance at Ms. Faraji. Ms. Faraji responded, Skip, stop, you have a wife. Mr. Bayless responded, aren't you Muslim? Doesn't your dad have 3 to 4 wives? What in the... Ms. Faraji responded that her father was dead. And when Mr. Bayless looked taken aback, she made an excuse to leave. During her time at Fox, Faraji alleges that she made multiple complaints to human resources and employee relations departments. Meanwhile, the suit alleges that Taylor began, quote, insulting Ms. Faraji on a personal and professional level after their friendship ended. The suit also alleges that Taylor mocked the English pronunciation of Faraji, who is of Persian descent. Her lengthy tenure at Fox Sports and not so thinly veiled references to multiple anonymous witnesses suggest that she may have the receipts to back up her version of events, said Daniel Wallach, a sports lawyer and a co-host of the podcast Conduct Detrimental. Just as importantly, she contemporaneously raised these issues with coworkers, which in jurors' eyes could boost the credibility of these claims. Ms. Faraji brings forth this action because for over a decade at Fox, she was forced to endure a misogynistic, racist, and ableist workplace where executives and talent were allowed to physically and verbally abuse workers with impunity. When Ms. Faraji and others came forward to report the wrongdoing, instead of addressing their concerns, Fox retaliated against them while the perpetrators and those who protected them were inexplicably promoted. The case thus represents yet another in a long line of cases chronicling the toxic culture at Fox, marked by bad faith promises and repeated failures to address a poisonous and entrenched patriarchy. Because I believe when these lawsuits come up at these networks, they take them in segments. They don't do it as an overall, let's make sure that we're addressing this across the entire company. Fox is huge. We're just talking about Fox Sports. But as you know, Fox has faced allegations years ago at their news station, Fox News. There was a whole movie about it. Fox Sports released the following statement to FOS, saying, "We take these allegations seriously and have no further comment at this time, given this pending litigation." Ms. Faraji's lawyers did not immediately respond to the news outlet. The lawsuit follows a year of major talent changes at FS1, Fox's national sports cable network. In August, Bayless left after 8 years as the star of the Undisputed Morning Show. His former on-air partner, Shannon Sharpe, reached a buyout agreement in 2023 after publicly clashing with Bayless on the air. Even I knew about that. After the cancellation of Undisputed, Dixon and FS1 management revamped the network's weekday studio lineup this year, launching the new Breakfast Ball and the facility, while keeping Colin Cowherd's The Herd and Nick Wright's First Things First in their time slots. The suit clears Cowherd of wrongdoing, saying throughout her entire tenure at Fox, Mr. Cowherd was professional and respectful to Ms. Faraji and her coworkers. While not named as defendants, the suit notes that Mark Silverman, president and chief operating officer of Fox Sports, and Eric Shanks, chief executive officer and executive producer of Fox Sports, could be added to the legal action based on discovery. In 2007, makeup artist Rita Ragoni sued ESPN, alleging she was sexually harassed by host Jake Crawford and panelist Woody Page on the former Cold Pizza morning show. In 2017, Jamie Cantor, a wardrobe stylist who worked at the NFL Network for a decade, claimed in a lawsuit after the NFL-owned outlet that Warren Sapp, Donovan McNabb, Eric Davis, and others sexually harassed her. The former players listed in the suit were fired from their positions at the NFL Network before a settlement was reached with Cantor. In 2019, ESPN also reached a settlement with former on-air personality Adrienne Lawrence, who alleged she was the victim of unwanted advances from male employees. She also claimed that her male ESPN colleagues openly watched pornography and kept, quote, scorecards of female employees targeted for sex. But it doesn't end there. If you go further within the lawsuit, Joy Taylor, who's also accused of not being a support of Ms. Faraji in this sexual harassment case, she alleges that Joy Taylor, a on-air personality over there at Fox Sports, openly talked about her sexual relationship with Emmanuel Acho and another executive. And some people might say, how is this relevant to what Faraji is talking about? But it is relevant because Faraji is painting the picture of how toxic this work environment was and how the people that she wanted support from, this is what they were doing. And Joy Taylor is getting dragged on social media right now because they're seeing, based off of this lawsuit, that she's alleging that after Faraji told her that you really shouldn't be sleeping with both these guys, like this could be really bad for you. Joy Taylor allegedly says to her that if this gets bad for her, if this turns away for her, she's going to accuse the executive of forcing himself on her. So this is what the part in the lawsuit mentions in regards to this situation between Miss Joy Taylor and Ms. Faraji. So in approximately February of 2020, Miss Joy Taylor, asked Miss Faraji to meet her for lunch in Beverly Hills. When Miss Faraji arrived, she found Miss Taylor with a man, Emmanuel Acho. Miss Ms. Faraji did not know Mr. Acho, but could tell that the two were romantically involved. Not sure how she could tell. A few months later, after meeting Mr. Acho at the lunch, Ms. Faraji noticed him in the hallway while at work. Ms. Faraji later asked Ms. Taylor if Mr. Acho also worked at Fox. Ms. Taylor confirmed and explained that she wanted Mr. Acho to eventually recommend her on the show Speak for Yourself. Ms. Faraji became alarmed and warned Ms. Taylor that she should probably not sleep with Mr. Dixon and Mr. Acho at the same time, as Mr. Dixon is a very powerful man that may become very angry. Ms. Taylor told her not to worry about it. She explained that she also now was very powerful, and once Mr. Dixon was no longer useful to her, she would follow through on her plan to tell the company that he forced himself on her. She would not allow herself to be forced out by Mr. Dixon like other women talent. In approximately September of 2022, Ms. Taylor started to work on said show, Speak for Yourself. Ms. Taylor requested Ms. Faraji to do her hair. Look, a lot of people are now dragging Joy Taylor on social media and saying this is why when women accuse these men of SA, they're not believed, because there are these instances where people are weaponizing these situations for their own benefit. Look, we don't always cover sports here on the channel, but this story was too interesting not to talk about, especially when we're about to go into the Super Bowl season. Guys, I want to know your reaction to this new lawsuit against Fox Sports. Are you surprised? As always, guys, let's continue this conversation in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.
You bring the lighter, I got the fuse.